The VP1 first took flight out of a remote airfield near Ramona, California on 6 September 1968. It was here that the designer Bud Evans, his test pilot Bill Beatty, and his engine specialist Charlie Ackerman put the VP1 through its initial paces. Bud and his four-legged sidekick Molly frequently reviewed the design specs and airworthiness of the VP1 with Bill Beatty prior to these early test flights. Bill was an experienced fighter pilot who pushed the VP1 to its engineered limits, including repeated takeoffs and landings, stalls, dead stick glide ratios, and acrobatics. All modifications to the final design were the product of this extensive flight evaluation program, which was intended to meet FAA standards for commercial production. These critical test flights also became the basis for the flight manual, now part of the VP1 plans and pilot's handbook that we sell today. Such events often drew a crowd of interested builders and pilots, including T. Claude Ryan of Ryan Aircraft, and laid the groundwork for the subsequent popularity of the VP1 design among amateurs and experienced pilots alike. It was always my father's dream to build and fly his own airplane. His inspiration as a young man living with his folks on a farm in Illinois during the Great Depression was the barnstorming exploits of pilots like Charles Lindbergh and others who were pioneering manned flight. It was only years later, after a long and successful career as an aeronautical engineer on the West Coast for Ryan Aircraft, Convair, and General Dynamics, that he grabbed a slide rule, disappeared evenings into the garage, and produced his first home-built aircraft. Encouraged by friends to market his creation, he formed his own company, and the VP1 was officially launched. As a professionally engineered airplane, it quickly proved to be a popular, inexpensive to build, and reliable answer to a wide variety of sport aviation enthusiasts. Whether amateur, commercial, or experienced military pilots, all were eager to experience the simple pleasures of seat-of-the-pants aviation. Moreover, the Volksplane helped to foster the emergence of the emerging home-built market within the EAA. Growing up, I was able to witness my father's enthusiasm for aviation, whether it be flying model airplanes, piloting gliders off the California cliffs, designing combat aircraft in the defense industry, or exploring the possibilities of manned spaceflight. Later, as a young man, I was able to appreciate the fulfillment of his youthful Depression-era dream of building and flying his own creation, the VP1. At the end of his life in 2009, it remained his dream and hope that his unique contribution to the home-built aviation market would continue and remain part of the legacy of sport aviation. As the manager of Evans Aircraft, it is my privilege to continue his legacy and to keep that dream alive among like-minded enthusiasts now and in the future.